YouTube here. Just a second. Oh my God, so slow today. Okay, nice. So good morning again. I will start with introduce myself. My name is Daiane. I've been host here since January. I work as a data scientist. I work remotely for an American startup. And yeah, I know TNT last year when I started working in this company. And yeah, that's it. So Felipe, please, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm Felipe Fadum. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I work as a software engineer for an e-commerce platform, and I've been here on TNT since, I think, since June this year. And I think, yeah, I'm doing undergraduation in electronic and computer engineer, and I'm about to finish it. That's it.
Okay, nice. And Katiana, please.
Hi, guys. My name is Katiana. I am an engineer, and I work with new projects in the oil and gas company, new ships, new FPSOs, the older FPSOs when you when you finish the production, and it is. And I study more about technology because in my work last year it's necessary I learn more about the programming, Python, Power BI, and other things. And for me it's a new challenge. And after this I open my mind for looking for the jobs in the other countries, because it's the salary is more it's bigger. And after this I returned to my English, because I study English for a long time, but I don't speak every day. In this year I speak because I work with Norwegians and Chinese and Japanese in the new project. It's very crazy. And I started talk. I think it's in April in this year. And after this I stay every day and talk for speaking for 1 hour, because it's important in my job now and for my plans in the future. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I forget to say this.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Katiana. Anna, please, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, guys. My name is Anna. I am 25 years old. I work with cybersecurity. Now I'm working with a company from USA, and now I need English every day, so it's a challenge for me, but now I'm working for this, for a better English.
Okay, you're welcome. Heitor?
Thanks.
Morning, guys. I'm Heitor. I'm 38. I'm working as quality assurance for a cashback company living in São Paulo. I finished my first month on TNT last week. So it has been very helpful to improve my English, to make me more confident and comfortable to talk. And my goals are to take a broad job on my area, or maybe move on to Europe to work with that. I think that.
Nice. Ju, please.
Good morning, guys. My name is Juliana. I'm from São José dos Pinhais, Paraná State. I'm 35 years old. I'm work as SAP consultant nowadays. I almost 2 months here in TNT, and I'm trying to improve my English this year because I'm looking for better opportunities, and English is so important. So that's all.
Very nice. And Charles, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Charles, 42. I was born in Brasilia, but nowadays I live in one stunning region called Amazon Forest. I'm an agriculture engineer and I work as a satellite images analyst. How I knew TNT a long time ago, maybe from one ad in the Duolingo page. I think, yes. I have as a hobby fly small planes, and I have been participating in maybe since September the last year. I think that's everything about me.
Okay, nice. So have you already moved to Canada?
No. In the end of this month, 29. That's it.
Nice. So it's soon. It's gonna happen soon. Great. So let's start with the questions. And Felipe, please, can you read?
All right. What's your opinion about the Internet of Things? In your opinion, does it has more advantages or disadvantages? For me, I think it's really interesting. This whole talk about Internet of Things. I think it has more advantages. Like it's interesting. I think that if everything it will be connected to the internet, like it will make our life easier. I think in the sense that, for example, if your fridge perceives that your food is lefting over, I don't know, I forgot the word. Está acabando, I don't know, forgot. And the own fridge calls to the supermarket, calls now, ask for the supermarket to deliver new food. I think it's kind of crazy, but it makes sense, and I think it would make our life easier. And today, a lot of houses already have some robots that keeps cleaning the house. I think it's nice too. I don't have one, but there are a lot of advantages. But disadvantages, I think it has too, because it's kind of crazy because everything will be connected. So the data that it will generate, it's a big data, and it maybe you will be overwhelmed about how much data you can receive and handle. So we have to be careful, right, about it.
Yeah, and the cleaning device, they are so expensive. It's crazy. So Anna, please tell us your opinion.
I love it, but I think it's not safe yet. So I'm still, how can I say, concerned about this, because you put all your house with things and you can other people can see from internet. So I don't know. I think it's strange yet. So yes, this is.
Okay, good. Heitor, please.
Actually, I'm very excited about that since I bought a Google Assistant and connect all my device with them, TV and lights. But I think I have the same concern of Anna. Probably it's some kind of movies, hackers movies, but I keep thinking, well, if someone hack my system and explode my TV or something like that. But actually, I'm really excited about your IoT.
Yeah, and it's something that happens naturally, like when we started using bank using the internet, and so it's something that we are moving forward, and it's becoming naturally in your life. So yeah,
that's right.
Ju, please, what's your opinion?
I have a lot of concerns about IoT, but today I'll look just for on the bright side. Okay. I think there are a lot of advantages, especially when it comes with health, because this kind of technology provide you a better style of life. You can control how your health is going on. So if you have a smart refrigerator, I don't know if the name is okay, but I think one day you will see what kind of food you have to eat in order to have a better life, how many calories you have. Nowadays you have a smartwatch and it gives us a lot of information. So maybe the future, if all is connected, you can have some companies that will monitor you, and if it has some problem, you can have medical assistance so fast, so it can protect us. So I want not talk about disadvantage, because I think it's the same concern that Anna and Heitor. I think security is something that I think it's a problem. And you are given so many power for the companies, big companies, and the technology is not for all. So for me, it's part of the disadvantages.
Nice, excellent point. Charles, what about you?
Oh, at first I would like to say, different from most of you, I don't have too much knowledge about technology. I think here have a lot of guys from this area, and I don't have. But anyway, I will give my opinion because I can watch and read some things about this on the internet. I think it's a new technology yet. It's not. It's yet a unknown technology, and I think have a lot of things for develop. I know some guys feel a little scared about, but I cannot see a disadvantage. I only can see advantage. And I think it's normal we feel a little bit scared, but I cannot relate these things for the technology, because the problem is not the technology. This problem is the human behavior. And I think our planet already born with this problem, and in everything we will develop, this problem will occur. I hope everything understand me, but it's my thought. Yeah.
Yeah,
Different.
yeah. We understand you. Yeah, and it's a good point, because it's whenever how fast we develop the technology, always gonna have like that we're gonna have like some people trying to do bad things with this. So
Yeah, let me add something more. Like, I think I'm a little bit self-confident and I don't have too much fear. Oh, I like to fly, so and parachute. You can imagine I don't have too much fear, and I only can see you the good things, because bad things having everywhere, every time, and we need to face this. I think some guys here are working the security, the internet, and I think it's normal. And nowadays we are exposed to this problem. All right. Yes, I think, like I said, it's a new technology, and we have a lot of things for develop.
okay, good. Katiana, please.
I think it's a big revolution in the professions and the industry now. The technology of things, I think it's important now, and I'm it's interesting, but I think it's very dangerous, because now you have you have if you expose everything in your television and other things in your house, for example, and you don't have a preoccupation about cyber security, I think it's a big open door for the I forget the name of the people who invade invade the system. I forget his name. Hackers. Oh, okay, it's a big problem, because it's possible now. Yeah, I think it's possible. But for other hand, it's very interesting, because, for example, in the engineer, I work with engineer with 15 years, almost 16 years, and the engineer and the process, it's a big different now. For example, I work in the factory, and the factory is a very old factory. And for the company at that time, 5 years ago, the company repents, it closed this old factory and opened the other factory. The other factory, you don't have people in the factory. You have machines, and the machines, you have many sensors, and the sensors detect the problem and close the equipment. And it's about the Internet of the things. It's okay. Many people probably lost the jobs in the factories and the industry, because it's the technology, and the technology probably change the industry now. And I work with different kinds of things in the Petrobras, and it's the first thing if you have a project now, and the Internet of Things, it's happened, and it's now, and it probably nadar contra a maré. I don't say these things in
I have no idea.
English, but it's now. It's happened now.
Okay, nice. Good. So since we're talking about the data and the data that the IoT generates, Heitor, please read number 4.
Okay. What about data security? What do you think about companies storing data about our lives? Is it safe, or your life story could easily be stolen by a hacker? Actually, I had a episode. I used to keep my credit cards on Google Assistant to buy something with a one click. And someday someone stolen my car and start to buy some things on Walmart on USA. And when I received a message, he spent almost $500 on my credit card. I don't have to pay for that, but I have a little trouble to tell them it was me. So I'm a little concerned, but I think the security are grown up by the days. I don't think it's not a big problem, but it's still are a problem. So you have to be concerned and maybe take some steps to not happen with you. I'm not concerned about my life stories. For example, when I start to looking for someone to buy, and every page you open, there is that thing to see, to compare. I think it's more common. I don't know if there is the same word in English, but I'm not concerned about that. I think it's a advantage for my days.
Okay, nice. Yeah, there are more advantages than disadvantages, in my opinion. Anna, please, what is your opinion?
I think there are more advantages, but I always think about people don't have informations about this. So, like, they buy some things and they don't know about the save, and I think it's a problem. But I think with time, it's working. They will receive this information, so I think with time is okay. But now I'm still concerned about this.
And we are getting used to these things,
Yes.
like technology and data, the data that we generated.
Like my grandmother, the cell phone is so, oh my gosh. All the time she downloads things, and it's a problem because she doesn't agree with me looking for her cell phone for save it. But yes, I think with time, maybe it's not a problem.
Yeah, my mom is always, I received an email, can I open it? And I take a look and see if she can open or not. Funny. Charles, please.
Oh, one more time, I cannot see any problem with this. Only thing I would like to have, it's I would like the company to do, it's share this information with ourselves, because sometimes we don't have to easily and I think it's important. But I think it's nowadays it's the way, and it's a big, I don't know why I can say capital. It's more valuable than everything in the world nowadays. And I cannot see any problem. I think it's normal, and each day the company will I don't know, I can say armazenar more information about us. And I think it's normal. I would like only the company share more easily with us. All right? Because I think it's important for us know about ourselves. I think that technology nowadays know more than me about my life. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's true. Juliana, please go ahead.
I think nowadays it's impossible to avoid have your life exposed to your personal data. So I try not concerned about it, just accept I live in a society, so it's normal. It's something that you are happen for a long time, and tend to be more, you tend to have more and more data in the future being collected for the company in general. But security, it's a problem. I think especially bank data, I'm concerned a little bit about it, but it's okay. I think it's companies, if companies have my profile, if they know my behaviors, my historical, it's okay. It's not a big problem, you know?
Yeah, it's part of the technology development.
Yeah.
And Katiana.
Like I told, I have a big problem because someone hackers my credit card and have a big buy everything with my credit card. I have a big problem with this in the past, and when in I think it's last year, my name is exposed in my data is exposes, and I think one company in Brazil, I think is Renner, expose the data of many consumers, and my name is staying in this base, and my credit card it's hacked again. And I think it's if the companies take care about the data, it's okay. But I think if you don't have a big preoccupation or take care about this, I think in the future it's a big problem for everyone, because your expose your name, your routine, your what do you pay for, and I think your life is staying in the internet now, because everything you need in the internet, or you're looking in the internet, expose in one click. I think people need to open your mind. And now, for example, after this episode, I change my keys in the emails and the other things, and I put a very strong keys. And now I see I don't put everything in the internet, because I think it's a big problem if you don't have a protection for this.
Yeah,
I remember last year uma prefeitura, I don't remember prefeitura, em Espírito Santo, one people clicking the email and one hacker, I don't say this in English, but cobrou resgate da prefeitura, porque funcionário clicou em e-mail. And now it's a big problem. These things, the cybersecurity with data, it's a problem now.
Yeah, like Charlie said, the technology knows more about yourself than ourselves. So yeah. And Felipe, please.
For me, yes, I'm aware of it, right? I think all of you have to be aware of data security questions and topic, but we cannot be so paranoid about it, because that's life, right? Our society is generating data and collecting data to sell, advertise. So for me, I'm not really concerned if they show to me some ads based on my internet history, right? For me, it's okay. But I would be really upset if they sell my data to telemarketing things. So it would be sad, but it happens too. And but this kind of IoT stolen by hackers, this is a kind of, I think it's dangerous, right? But we have to have some concern about it. But yeah, it's part two. But if you have a camera on your house and somebody can have access to it, it's dangerous, right? But we have to have our protections and do our part.
Okay, nice. Yeah, telemarket calls, they are a nightmare. So yeah, let's move on to number 6, as we are talking about how we can use technology like Alexa, Google Assistant, I guess is the name. So Anna, please, can you read number 6 and answer, please?
I can see. Where is it? It's only showing the videos for me.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I don't have my keyboard. So I will read the question. So
Okay,
IoT technologies are developing so fast. Are we becoming lazier? So what do you think?
I think, yes, I think we all become lazier. Me is an example because in the past, I was a person with, how can I say, more active person is the word. And now I spent, I think, all my day in computer, working, and when it's the night, I only get to sleep. And I think, yes, you're supposed to more lazy now. But I think I think for each person, it's not a generalizar. How can I say generalizar? It's not.
I have no idea.
I think it's not for everyone. Maybe it's for a person used to lazier in the past.
Yeah, so you are already lazy, and technology just make you lazy.
Yes.
Okay. So, Juliana, please.
I don't think that technology, IoT technology, it's help us to become lazier. I think we have to manage it because the technology provide us more time to do other things. So nowadays you don't have to spend so many time doing repetitive works in general, at least at home. So I will give a silly example. I bought a smart band some months ago, and I start to follow my heartbeats, how many steps I walk every day, and I start to be concerned about that because, okay, I'm a very lazy person, and I wasn't in the past. So because I have this data every day about my behavior, about my body, I start to exercise me. I'm doing more physical activities at home because I'm just monitoring my body. And it's because the IoT. So I think the way that we are facing the technologies is determined if you are become lazy or not. And it's not fault of the technologies. It's our fault, you know?
Yeah, good point. The same happened to me. I started doing more exercise and try to reach the goal, which is, I think, 8,000 steps per day. So
8?
yeah,
You-
8,000.
Oh, you are an example because I think it's almost impossible.
Yeah, I usually reach that goal. So
I start with little steps. I'm ashamed now, but one day I achieve the recommended for the doctors and this kind of things.
so good. Let's
Ah.
see, Charlie.
I bought
Charlie?
yesterday a smartwatch, so maybe I'm not lazy anymore. I will try.
Yeah, it's a motivation thing if you
Yes.
start tracking. Charles, please.
So I think I all the time I think a little bit different than the others. But I will invite you to make some reflection. I don't know how I can say in English. In the past, how much we are productive, and nowadays how much we are productive. All right. I think nowadays technology help us to do less, and I think this is the key. Like you, Die, or some other guys work from or at home, and you can be productive doing less. I don't think the human become lazy. I think human become or change for more smart. And nowadays, the tools help us produce. I can uh, use as example my area, agriculture. Nowadays, we produce more than 30 times than before. 30 vezes mais. I don't know it's correct, but I will tell in Portuguese, all right? And nowadays, I have more time for watch TV and doing other things because the machine help me produce more. I don't think we become lazy. I think the technology it's for this for allow us enjoy more our life. Now, how you enjoy your life, it's your problem. Yes, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, excellent point, Charles. Thank you. And Katiana.
I agree with Charles. I think the technology happen now and improve many things in different areas. And I think it's big. I don't. I'm not a lazy person, but the technology it's very faster now, and you're know one thing now today, and tomorrow this thing is it's different, and probably you need open your mind for the technology because the technology now it's engole as pessoas. And in my job, for example, when the company improve the Power BI, the Python, the programming 2 years ago, the people say, no, put a big problem in front of the technology. And the technology, it's now everyone needs open a dashboard with Power BI. You have many different meetings talking about the Power apps or out systems for everyone thinking about a new app and construction, build a new app, and it's okay. The people need open their mind because the companies improve this technology every day. It's for many people for older people, I think it's more difficult. For example, for my boss have a big problem for open a dashboard, and because she puts this with a big problem, and I think it's we need to open our mind because I think it's not possible your return for the past.
Yeah, people don't like changes very much. That's the problem. I mean, I think we here from technology we do like, but people from other some areas they don't like. They usually don't like. Felipe, please.
Yeah, I agree with what Charlie said in this case, in this sense, right? The technology will not make us lazier, but it will help us to use our time for other things. But what you're gonna do with your free time, it's up to you, right? Yeah. So I think it would be good to have these devices, like to ask a supermarket for you and for cleaning the house, so you can go ride a bike or go hiking instead of doing it. So you think it will help us to have more pleasure times, right? Instead of repetitive tasks, as someone else said here. I think that's it, right? It will not make us lazier unless you already you are already have these tendencies, maybe.
Okay, nice. And later, please go ahead.
I think I always was a lazy person. The technology has improved that. But as Felipe said, some people use the technology to getting better in her health tasks. I think for me there is advantage and disadvantage. Advantage was I start to work at home office. So yes, I had more time to stay with my family, to do another things and to improve my English, to learn some things new. But the advantage, I'm not even close to get 8,000 feet per day, maybe 20, unfortunately. But actually, depend of the person. If I have a, how can I say, força de vontade. I don't know if there is that word in English, but if I have this, maybe I was able to go to the gym and start to walk or hiding. Depend of the person. Depend what kind of use of the internet you do.
Okay, nice. So we have only 4 minutes, so let's do a very quick one. It's number 3. So I will ask you guys, so please answer quickly. So please, I will ask you, Helena, can you give an example of your daily life, from your daily life about TNT, IoT?
I think the example that I read said about the smart bands and smartwatches, because these kind of things provide us a better experience about knowing our body and stimulate us to do exercise, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the device that's always connected, like at least for me. And Charles, do you have an example?
Sorry?
Do you have any example from your daily life that you use IoT? Do you use IoT for anything?
Oh, I work, I don't know, I work as a satellite image analyst. I don't know if work, but like, no, I think it's not work for this. No. Like nowadays, I don't need to go to the area anymore because I can do everything for my computer. Measure area and analyze some aspect like fire, wildfire, and something like that. But I don't know why, if it's work as a, right? Yeah.
I think it does.
Yeah, it's my work nowadays. I work as a satellite image analyst, and I do surveillance in the Amazon. So I spend my morning, because I work here only 6 hours per day, monitoring fire wards, fire wildfires, yeah, deforestation, and other things, other events on the Amazon forest. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Heitor, please, what about you?
A little example, I turn on and turn off TV with my Google Assistant. I almost forgot the control remote.
Good. Felipe.
I don't know if smart TV is an example of IoT. I don't know.
I think so.
It is right. It is right. It's I think connected to the internet. So it's smart TV, and I don't know, maybe Google Assistance. I use it sometimes, but mostly smart TV in my case that I use.
Nice. Katiana, can you give us an example?
I think it's Alexa. It's a good example now. And I think it's this. And the TV and the smartphones.
Yeah, we forgot the smartphones. And Anna, What about you?
For me now, it's smartwatch. I have been using from yesterday, and I hope I will be a less lazy person.
We've reached the 8,000 steps per day. So yeah, guys, that's it. We ran out of time. So I appreciate you guys here. I sent the survey, so if you can go over there and answer, it's a very quick survey. It's one question, and our YouTube video as well. So we were live, and our next topic is gonna be about self-driving cars. So you are all welcome.
It's always Tuesday or Wednesday? No, today is
Wednesday.
yes.
Yeah, Wednesday at 8 a.m. But we have some, I think 2 or 3 others about technology, and we have some daily life topics, and there's like several. We have a lot of immersions every day.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, that's it, and I hope to see you next Wednesday. Thanks very much. And
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.